Hey, this is a video response to Show That Sucks. He actually responded to one of my videos, so actually I want to keep this conversation going, so that's why I'm kind of... Yeah, I don't think I really defended my choice of Ubuntu as my favorite distro very well, and well, I don't know that I have a real good technical defense. Basically, it's my favorite distro because it's what I'm used to. Uh, I have tried PC Linux OS on. I've tried the Live CD. I have tried. I've tried it in virtual machines, and I think it's a good operating system. And I think they do a really good job of integrating the KDE 4 Plus desktop into their OS. It's really smooth, and it does address a lot of the criticisms that Ubuntu has, as far as having a one-stop shop for system settings and configurations, having the desktop effects manager built in. Uh, a lot of things that Ubuntu does not have out of the box that you have to add on to it. So all fair criticisms and all good strong points for PC Linux OS. Uh, as far as Ubuntu-based distributions that I think address that, Linux Mint I think does a great job. I think Linux Mint gives you a great out-of-the-box experience. Uh, Me personally, I don't like. There's just certain things about Linux Mint OS, or there's certain things about Linux Mint that I don't quite like. I kind of feel like I'm being boxed in when I use Linux Mint. And I did use Linux Mint for a long time, and then I went back. I went back to regular base Ubuntu, and again, it's just what you're used to. It really is. Uh, I'm pretty comfortable with the GNOME or the GNOME, however you pronounce an environment, and I've gotten pretty good at configuring it and setting it up the way I like it. And the criticism about Ubuntu is fair. I mean, every 6 months a new distro comes out or a new version comes out, and basically upgrading versions of Ubuntu I have found to be somewhat painful, and I will readily admit that. Tried doing an in-place upgrade and have been disappointed, to say the least. And I've found that the best thing to do is to back everything up and start fresh. Which actually, I can see where that's pain for the average user. Uh, I don't actually mind doing it. It's a hobby of mine, so uh, backing everything up and loading a fresh operating system is just something that I do. No, that's not for everybody. A lot of folks would rather spend their time doing something else. It's not something that I really mind doing, and honestly, doing a fresh install of just about any Linux-based OS takes about 20 minutes. It's getting everything configured back the way you had it. That's what takes time. And with a rolling distro like PC Linux OS, I can see where if you don't have that pain, then I can definitely see the advantage there. But there again, it all comes back to what you're used to. I think probably the main reason why I don't use PC Linux OS is I'm not as comfortable with the KDE environment, admittedly, and two, Show That Sucks talked about the package manager. I had a little bit of difficulty actually figuring out the package manager for myself. I guess I just got used. I guess I just got used to Synaptic, and actually I think Synaptic is a pretty good package manager. It works pretty well for me, and so again, like I said, I think package management was one reason why why PC Linux OS is not is why I've never done anything really more than just play with it in a virtual machine. So that's well, let's keep the conversation going. Hope hope other folks will post video responses. Hey, YouTube. I've said it before. I'll say it again. YouTube is a visual medium. You can read the text comments, and that's great. But if you want to have a conversation, post a video response. So that's what I'm doing, and thanks for the response. Show that sucks, and I hope that you'll keep it going and post this one. So thanks. Good night.